Hey, I am Texas. Errol Spence breaks his silence. I am Texas. When it comes to this boxing, I'm the biggest fish. Wow, we're going to talk about this in this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Gang. Come in, smash the like button. Errol Spence Jr. breaks his silence. Been kind of low-key, and he just posted this. I am Texas. When it comes to this boxing, I'm the biggest fish. So this is a good sign. What does it mean? I don't know. I'm not going to do the unthinkable and just speculate of is the fight done or whatnot in due course. Listen, everybody wants to see Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford undisputed. Both guys have been silent, radio silent. This is a good thing from my experience in the world of boxing. In the world of boxing, the quieter you are, the better it is, and the higher likelihood that the big fights can be made, because it becomes increasingly difficult. Subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. Increasingly more and more difficult to negotiate in public. And that's just not the order of any reasonable business. Even myself, I'm a small business, I have this little YouTube channel, that this is my baby. And I've set up several brand deals. Disney, got a brand deal with them, etc. Hibernation 5s, we have a brand deal. So if you're looking for some headphones, click the link in the description. Lifestyle headphones for the active person, use the link in the description. Hibernation 5s through Kenichi Bear, right? Set these brand deals up, and I'll be the first to tell you, every single brand deal that I've ever aligned myself with since the inception of my channel has been done behind the scenes. Can you imagine if I'm working on a business deal and I'm a YouTuber, I'm just a silly, dumb YouTuber. Can you imagine me working on a business deal and I'm doing it at the forefront of my channel, or doing a live stream, showing you the emails, showing you the text messages before we've gotten this deal across the line? It just wouldn't make sense. That's why you have to take a lot of things, especially, let's be real, in the pandemic, clickbait videos, this, that, Instagrammers, and people put fake tweets out intentionally. I see that all the time on Twitter. I see people put out tweets and says, oh, Deontay Wilder retired. And then Wilder comes out and says his journey can't end and says something different. And you find out that that person was lying. I've seen things on Twitter where people say sources and they don't have a source, et cetera, et cetera. So long story short, there's a appropriate way I'm from the old school. So there's an appropriate way to conduct business, and there's a way that's not appropriate. That's why I take it with a grain of salt, majority of what comes out of Eddie Hearn's mouth, because Eddie Hearn will tell you about the fight before the fight is actually negotiated. He'll tell you about, oh, I want to see Dillian White and Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Oh my God. I want to see Dillian White and Andy Ruiz Jr. and Luis Ortiz. And then come to find out, Fox pay-per-view, they just announced Luis Ortiz and Andy Ruiz, they're fighting each other. But Eddie Hearn will tell you that he wants to see Derek Chisora versus Adam Kaunaki. And then weeks or months later, you haven't heard nothing after several interviews bringing this to the forefront. They tell you, Eddie Hearn tells you the deal is off. Kaunaki turned down money. In America, Eddie Hearn will not survive, because that is not the American way. You can't get people's hopes up to only disappoint them. That only works in the UK. So as it relates to this Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence situation, I like it. The quieter they are, the better it is for me. And the better it is for you, because now they can get some actual traction behind the scenes. What I do like is Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. What they have done is posted pictures and or videos, or members of their team or entourage post these pictures and images and JPEGs and photos and videos, and they're both working. So I like the signs that I'm seeing. It's an amazing fight. It's the fight that you at home, yes, you listening to this boxing video on YouTube for free, want to see. It's great welterweight action, and I hope we get it. I truly hope we get the fight. Terrence Crawford has said his piece. There was that encounter with Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, and Errol Spence had a red hoodie on, and I think Crawford had a black shirt on, and they were at Maurice Hooker's fight, if I'm not mistaken, maybe in Oklahoma. And there's this infamous video that was like 3 years ago or so, and they were talking their talk. Bob Arum was right there, and we'll see. You know, it's been, for some people, a long time coming. I maintain everything I've said on my channel, right? I think the fight can happen, but it wasn't going to happen on Crawford's dime. Like, Crawford can be signed to who he wants to sign. Crawford, I always believed that needed to assume the role of the B-side. Takes nothing away from Crawford's skill, but in this equation, he is the B-side. And the most dangerous thing is the human mind when somebody knows what they're capable of. Like, just think about it. I know that sounds like maybe cliche, but when something, let's say Kobe Bryant, and he's like, oh, he's a dope basketball player, he put the work in, won't. But he knows he's good. That makes you a whole different animal. And repeatedly, you hear Errol Spence, and he's telling you, I'm the big fish. When it comes to Texas boxing, hey, start that cat. I'm the biggest. So that becomes a bridge too far for Crawford, because Errol Spence knows his market value. He knows him and his team secured the big events, secured the big fights. He fought an undefeated Mikey Garcia. He fought a great fighter in Lamont Peterson. He fought a former multi-division champion in Danny Garcia after the accident. He got in the accident. Now, that's nothing to glorify, but in doing that accident and going through that accident, he showed how tough he can be physically, mentally, spiritually. And since it was something that made the news, people, even if you weren't even a fan of boxing, you may be familiar with the Errol Spence story because it was so cataclysmic, and the carnage and the wreckage and the jaws of life and all this type of stuff. It's just, you know, America sensationalizes certain things. And when you see certain things, it's called rubbernecking. When you see certain things that are so like jaw-dropping, so eye-catching, you see a train wreck, you see like carnage, you see chaos, people tend to look. And for a moment, that's what Errol Spence's life was. You know, people seeing the car flip and things like that. So Errol Spence, he should be proud of himself, you know? Make sure you guys come in, hit the like button, hit the bell icon, and subscribe to the channel. I'm the best in the business. In the last 30 days, I looked at my YouTube analytics, and it showed me some 50% of the people that watch my content for free on YouTube subscribed. The other 50%, you did not. So here's your reminder. Please hit the like button, subscribe for boxing talk, boxing news, boxing content. You want to be well informed on this beautiful sport. That's all you got to do. All you got to do is say yes, subscribe to the channel, and it helps my channel organically grow and spread the word to a broader audience, and it shows and gives the proper signs and signals to YouTube. Errol Spence, absolutely big fish. Again, I don't know if the fight happens, but I will keep you guys posted. But again, from my experience, when the fighters and the promoters and everybody's just shutting the F up, that's usually good, because that means hopefully the business is getting done, and you know, you go with the negotiating table, hey, I want this money. Oh, we can't give you that, we can give you this. You know, that's the whole purpose of a negotiation. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel. I'm the best out. I'm the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. And I'm out. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxing Ego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new interactive and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.